Hey Joyful family, welcome to the last day in the month of May. And so for our devotional, we've been talking about inquiring of the Lord. We see in 1 Samuel chapter 30 verse 8, David inquired of the Lord, and we see that he did that by asking questions. And for our last day, we want to see the next step in inquiring of the Lord. It involved listening to the Lord and obeying his commands. In verse 8 of chapter 30 in 1 Samuel, when David inquired, "Shall I pursue this troop? Shall I overtake them?" The Lord answered him, "Pursue, for you shall surely overtake them, and without fail recover all." In verse 9, it tells us that so David took 600 men who were with him, and they went on this journey to really overtake the Amalekites that had attacked David, his troops, and his family. We see throughout even other examples when we read 2 Samuel chapter 5, 23 to 25, David inquired of the Lord and God gave specific instructions. So it had a concept of David listening to God's instructions and executing exactly what the Lord told him to do. And we see that also with people like Noah. God gave him the exact dimensions of the ark and he had to follow through with that. With Moses, the exact dimensions of the Ark of the Covenant, and he had to really listen to those instructions in order to execute. And so today I'd like us to really lean in and ask God, Lord, give me a listening ear. Let me listen well and be able to execute, to be able to obey your commands. When we read in 2 Samuel chapter 5 verse 25 now, when the Lord had given David the instructions on how to conquer the Philistines, we see that David did so as the Lord commanded him. As the Lord commanded him. That is very key. Sometimes we listen and God gives us a set of instructions, but then we add on a little bit that makes sense to what we add on other people's opinions, but we ought to listen to all his instructions and execute them the way the Lord intended for us to do so. And so I want you to pray that, Lord, give me a listening ear, that even as I step into the month of June, we're almost to the half point of 2026. Inquire of the Lord, ask him questions, and then listen to what the Lord is telling you to do. Sometimes, I don't know about you, even with our own communication, you might be in a conversation with somebody, you don't even wait for them to finish the sentence, right? Before you jump in, before you have your opinion. But hey, take time to really listen to what God is saying. And don't interrupt him, don't be in a hurry, don't rush, but inquire of the Lord, be intentional about that time, and then execute all that God is asking you to do. All right, I pray you've been blessed. Have a wonderful month of June. Always remember, pray hardest when it's hardest to pray. I'll see you next time. Bye.